Hi everyone, it's Mario Vegas and welcome back to Armored Warfare. In previous episode we looked at the Veteran Starter Pack and evaluated its content in terms of gold and money. If you want to find out is it worth to pay money for that pack or not, then go ahead and check that previous episode. But this time we will take a look at the Object 279, compare it to other tier 5 premium main battle tanks, find out its pros and cons, and ultimately we will determine is it worth your money or not. And let's start with the protection. Although this tank's hull armor is made only from steel and other tier 5 main battle tanks have thicker armor, this tank's protection is very good, and all that is achieved by sloped armor. If we look at this tank in armor calculator, then we can see that frontally it is very well protected, very good protection on turret and frontal armor, except this small patch on a belly, which actually is quite often it is not so easy to penetrate this patch. On top of that, this vehicle has 4 tracks instead of 2, and their hit points are higher, so it is harder to immobilize this tank. Plus, it has a better terrain resistant rates. Therefore, we can say that this tank's protection is very impressive. This tank has a 130mm rifled cannon with aim time 2.5 seconds, longish, reload time 10.5 seconds, longish, and depression -9 degrees, which is suitable for hull down positions. And if you find a position where you can go in hull down with this tank, it can be a significant advantage, and it can be a very difficult situation for opponents because its protection is very impressive. Turret traverse 26 degrees per second on this vehicle is not sufficient, and DPM average 3828. Regarding ammunition, this tank has armored piercing ballistic caped AP with good damage rate 670 and average 570 penetration. HE has 1000 damage, which is great, and average penetration 45. 45 is average for HE ammunition. And regarding accuracy, yeah, both ammunition types are below average, and accuracy is something to think about to improve on this tank. This tank has another 2 good modules in firepower section. Improved gun stabilizer. You can find this module on most vehicles, but it improves accuracy on the move, which can be handy in some situations. And upgraded fire control system sensors that reduces accuracy penalties while firing and traversing turret. On this tank we have a 1000 horsepower diesel engine with maximum speed 55, average reverse speed 22 kilometers per hour, slow, acceleration slow as well, 6.83 seconds, hull traverse 30.28 degrees per second, average, and fire chance 10%, a little bit above average, but you can live with that. This tank has a great feature, which is adjustable suspension, which can be handy if you prefer to play from hull down position or on slopes and some kind of uneven terrain like that. Regarding camo and vision, it is very poor for this tank. 5% camo and vision range 330 meters. Let's summarize pros and cons. Pros: protection, great protection for this tank. No ERA, no APS, but protection overall is very good and impressive for this tank. Double tracks, 4 tracks, harder to immobilize, and this tank has better off-road capabilities. Adjustable suspension, which will give you ability to fight from hull down position even more, even better. Good gun depression and damage rates. These are pros. Cons: aim time. Definitely aim time is something to think about and something to improve on this tank. Reload time as well. Accuracy, turret traverse, acceleration, camo, and vision. Quite a lot of cons. I would say Object 279 has an interesting build, but unfortunately, I should say it is not the best tier 5 tank. Yes, good protection, good gun depression, and damage rates can be used as a great benefit, of course, but only in certain situations. If you caught in open or cut off your allies, this tank can be outmaneuvered quite easily, and its turret traverse will be a main con in close range combat, in duels. So in these situations you will lose to opponent who will be just a little bit more maneuverable than you with this tank. A low vision and poor accuracy will not allow you to effectively play from the distance. That means the best way to play this tank is from medium ranges and hull down positions. And if you are new to this game, then playing with Object 279 will not guarantee you an easy play, easy game. You will have a great protection, yes, but you will still rely on others for spotting, and to be successful in hull down positions, you must know the map, something that new players usually don't. Of course, you can be successful with it, but I mean that there are many even simple progression tanks that will be much easier and even more productive to play for new players than this Object 279. Fortunately for you, Veteran Starter Pack has another premium vehicle, which is IT-1, Tier 5 Premium Tank Destroyer. And if you want to find out about this tank destroyer's pros and cons and know this vehicle a little bit better before you decide to purchase it, then go ahead and watch this episode that appears on the screen. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope this episode was useful. If you like it, give it a like. Do not forget to subscribe. I wish you great success in the gaming, and I will see you in the next episode.